आपादमौलिपर्यन्तां गुरूणामाकृतिं स्मरेत्तेन विघ्नप्रणश्यन्ति सिद्धन्ति च मनोरथाः लक्ष्मीतनुकिरीटरामितरानपेक्षमं हृद्वयं निगमशाखेयिका प्रवालं हैरम्बमम्बुरुहडम्बरचौर्यनिघ्नं विघ्नाद्रिभेदशतधारधुरन्धरन्नः सर्वेषां स्वागतम्. So the Samskara session for the 23rd shloka is Tattva Darshana. So this Tattva Darshana, in the shloka it says a Tattvadarshin will not be that means a person who has already um, has seen the Tattvadarshan, that means who has the divine sight, that person will not get this kind of Ajna Prasiddhadai, that means Ajnana he will not get, which says that if we don't perform the karmas, it will incur some kind of sin. But what is the concept of Tattva Darshana? Splitting the words, Tattva means a principle. A principle can be anything. Technically, it can be anything. Then Darshana, Darshayati, it is eti Darshanam. So it can mean a philosophy, it can mean a methodology. So something that is practical. Now, Tattva Darshana is very specifically towards realization of Brahman. That is self-actualization or different words that is there. So that can be used. But here, the context is such that when a person, after giving up his whole Purva Ashrama Varnita Kriya, then what happens is he gets Samatva of mind, stability of mind. Then he approaches a guru. When he approaches a guru, Atma Bodha, that is the nature, that Bodha is given to him. And then he has to realize it on his own. The Upanishad Pramana, all those jnana is given to him. But he has to realize that jnana. Like I said, Brahman himself is the true jnana. So there is no theory only approach over here. I cannot only, oh, is Brahman Satchitananda? Okay. I cannot just say that and that doesn't end over there. Experiencing Brahman itself is the ultimate knowledge. So that can only be understood through Tattva Darshana. When the tattva, any kind of tattva, in this matter, it can be different philosophies, different approach, because tattva is basically principle that can mean dualism, non-dualism, etc. Different kind of things. Some may say Sankhya, I'm going to experience Brahman as two different elements. Some say Brahman, etc. Whatever it may be. That tattva, that must be realized. That means I must experience it. Through that only, that whatever I'm trying to make it a method, that is that darshana, that is going to happen. So tattva darshana, tattva ultimately realizing the nature of Brahman, of creation, initiator of creation. So when we talk about that, either I'm saying it is going to be in Prakriti and Purusha form, or it is going to be in Brahman form, that I don't know which principle I'm following. But when I say Tattva Darshana, it is when I reach a particular state where whatever is the philosophy that I'm agreeing with, or I'm following, or I'm abiding by, I'm able to realize it. So those people will find these kind of uh, these kind of instructions, that where if you don't do karma, you will incur sin. These kind of things very frivolous. They will not abide by it. They feel it is a waste because they've experienced the ultimate truth. So therefore, these kind of things they will not be so perceptive about. Like I said, karma is not ignored at any point of time. We have to reach a certain stage of um, siddhis to understand what Tattva Darshana is, then the Tattva Darshana must, being a Tattva Darshan, it has to amount to, it obviously will amount to giving up of karmas. For that also we have to bring about a sense of vairagya, ultimately giving up all kinds of karmas, all kind of voluntary action. It may reach that particular stage of tattva darshana. But when we are talking about initiation into that particular path also, it requires certain renouncement. We have to give up certain, like for example, the most murta kriyas, that means all the manifested forms has to be given up. So this concept can be anything, the tattva can be anything. Basically, it must lead to understanding the ultimate reality. That means fundamental reality. That is also another topic. So fundamental reality, when we understand, then whatever is the principle that is leading to understanding that particular fundamental reality, that is called as tattva darshana. So when we say the Shat Darshanas, that is when we see Sankhya, when the concept of dualism has occurred, how it has finally helped us to understand creation through Adi Muni Kapila, through his constant pondering over the thought of duality, through his continuous and rigorous dhyana sadhanas, is able to understand the creator as being a combination of two different elements, fundamental elements, that of energy and matter. Therefore, he says it is, that is the ultimate knowledge, combining two different things over there. So this concept of Tattva Darshana has also been very popular in our scriptures. So Tattva Darshana also gets a very good share over here. That is, it is just one thing, but we will find out more elements of this also comes into the practical part of Sri Ram Gita also. So Tattva Darshana is also the samskara that has been explained to us. स्वस्ति प्रजाभ्यः प्रतिपालयन्तां न्यायेन मार्गेण मही महिषा गोब्राह्मणेभ्यो शुभमस्तु नित्यं लोकाः समस्ताः सुखिनो भवन्तु कायेन वाचा मनसेन्द्रियैर्वा बुद्ध्यात्मना वा प्रकृते स्वभावात् करोमि यद्यत् सकलं परस्मै नारायणायेति समर्पयामि।